Hey man, say man, it's your boy DJ back at it again with another video. So we have the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. It's Clippers second game. Not really sure if Denver's played a game yet. I don't think Denver's played a game. Maybe they have. I don't know. But Merry Christmas to everyone that's out there. Happy holidays, whatever holiday you um celebrate. But we have the Clippers coming off their opening night victory versus the Los Angeles Lakers. So they're still trying to, gel, showing great promise. We have the Nuggets with their kind of newer type of lineup. They lost their bigs. Uh, so we'll see how they are. There's been a little bit of grumblings before we get into the video about Jamal Murray, man. They're saying Jamal Murray might be traded to the Rockets along with MPJ for James Harden. So that'll be really interesting um, if it happens. We don't know what the situation is with them, but yeah, man. So let's just go ahead and get into the video, and we're gonna talk this out. All right, let's get to it.
Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, new acquisitions, Nick Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard. Here is George through the lane. He lost it. It's a hot potato right now. And finally,
big pickup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The versatility, the playmaking, the defensive length that he has. And okay.
Nice delivery inside. It ends up with Harris. And Harris has it stolen by Beverly. An opportunity in transition for the Clippers.
Splash.
George corner three is good.
Clippers team.
Paul George came out.
Lewis
He's
had many
coming out
conversations with George,
this season
Kawhi,
really
Patrick
aggressive.
Beverly, Lou Williams, the core of this team, about how he wants to best use them, but also making it a collaborative effort. A back and forth combo is.
Dang,
It's not totally dissimilar to what we saw with Anthony Davis,
got
right,
limp,
Richard? As
boy.
Leonard puts it down on the delivery.
Where else was he going to go? Let's be really honest. You win the championship, you're not going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. That Denver skyline. I know Josh, Kroenke, and Stan, and Ann, and Nana in Columbia, Missouri are loving this right now.
As Ibaka can't push it home. Jokic fighting. Batum winning. Corner three. Rims in for Pope. You've had a wonderful Christmas and are having a great holiday season. Nice cut there from Millsap.
It becomes so hard to guard everybody else because they get excited and they move because they know they're going to get rewarded.
Yeah,
Nice look.
It was weird when you have a player that you played with for a couple of years and then he's coaching you.
Lou hasn't really been playing well. If we gonna keep it a stack, man. Ever since Lou left the bubble and got his new name, 11 Pepper Lou, he really ain't been performing like that. We need Lou to really get on his shit. You know what I'm saying? We need him to really be on his shit. We need his 18 to 20 points a game all the time. You know what I'm saying?
George fading away.
He just rose
George
up.
leading the way with 10 points for LA. Williams, nice touch pass to Man. Who puts it?
And the Nuggets are known for being a talented free throw shooting team. 2 fouls
Kennard,
on Serge Ibaka, 2 on Patrick Beverly.
And you see
they got a little bit of shooting out there, you know what I'm saying? I would still like them to acquire another shooter, but it works because Paul George could actually shoot. Reggie Jackson, he ain't really no shooter like that, but he'll knock it down.
Jamal Murray has the ability to really just score at a high level. Jokic has the ability to get everyone involved. And it wasn't so much that they came back down from 3-1. That was just impressive enough. But the fact that they did it against a team that a lot of people have.
Here's Bol at 7-2. Morris a deep three.
Yeah, I'm so happy for Bobo, man. Bobo getting minutes and stuff now, man. You can't deny the kid's talent, you know what I'm saying?
Barton got fouled, counted. Fair enough.
Push it off on him. Weight room. Too small, Murray.
Leonard got to his spot, finish.
You're going to see that. when you
Kawhi
have so
Leonard
much
is
new
a
stuff,
huge dude.
teams
I
not
don't
getting
think
the
he really
opportunity to
understands just
practice
how
and play the way
strong
they would like.
that dude
Really
is. If
short
you ever
layoff.
see him or you see him on here or watch the game, man, this dude
That
is
is a backcourt
like
violation.
solid. Like he's
As
strong,
Leonard hits
wide
the miss on an
shoulders,
18-made field goal.
big calves. Like, you know,
They're
people
11
talk
of
about like Manny
17 from
Pacquiao. He
deep.
got big calves.
For a lead.
The dude, you can tell the dude really hits
the
gym, man.
Morris
You need to be
finds the
durable
cover. Harris behind the
and
back
solid.
to
You know,
Millsap.
solid.
What a delivery, Gary Harris
That
finding
dude's a
It
solid
can take
dude.
3-4 years for these goals to come to fruition. So he's got to be patient and hardworking, not just hardworking.
mostly controlled this first half. That wing three is good. 12 for 3 and 4. Here's Leonard, the jab step and the jumper.
Great thing about not having the crowd is you can hear T. Lue trying to tell Zubac to get out of the way so that that Kawhi Leonard, could go one-on-one.
Very effective opening nights in a win against the Lakers. Here caught sleeping. Barton takes advantage. 3 to shoot. Jokic has it knocked away by Leonard. Batum to his right. Leonard the shovel. Batum the finish.
Good
Plus
pass.
in the first half.
Rockford shovel pass, dropped it off in there.
Jokic with
Yeah,
1
so you
second
can't let
left.
Jokic
His
just pull up.
three
Like, you
is
can't
good.
give him that amount of
There's
time.
too
'Cause
much
that pass
personnel
is
change
trash.
for both teams. Instead, he's leaning on what the Clippers did in the
Ooh,
regular
rocked him.
season
He
in their
wasn't
sole
ready.
game leading into
He
this.
wasn't ready.
When
He
you
was off.
look at what he was able to do last year for this team, showing up and just fitting right in with the energy.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Portion of the season, and we're going to keep echoing that because you're going to see it all year long. Guys trying to figure out themselves, their coaches, and their new staff.
For Denver. Nice delivery from Harris to Porter on the 3.
Good ball.
You love that offensive mindset for the young players.
10 points for Porter, who had 7 in the first few minutes of this game. Leonard buries it.
Started. Did somebody tell him that? And I love Jamal Murray. I had him as a player. I love what he's done, but he's got to get going. Speaking
Nice
of
move
him,
to get back in this game with the Clippers up by 18. Here is Murray. Waits and lays it in.
down on 2 plays. They've gone underneath him on multiple pick and rolls. He still puts his head down and just gets a
Too
layup.
far open.
A little bit.
Too wide open, boy.
I'm still hungry.
Murray, I mean, you know, PG could stroke the
Let's
ball.
play
You know
another
what
one
I'm
tonight
saying?
after.
Yeah.
Millsap Zubac, 8 of 11 from the line.
You gotta be aggressive, Joe.
Flips it up and
So dribble weak. Here comes Kawhi Leonard on the dribble weak. Same plays from Cleveland. I see you, T. Lue.
Batum
Flag.
catch fire and hit from the
Batum was a great pickup. Batum was a really great pickup for
20
them,
with
man.
3 minutes to go.
Ooh, well. Ooh.
Williams pull-up is
Yeah,
most points
good
off the
pull-up.
bench in NBA history.
Most best points in NBA history, yeah.
Murray, difficult shot. 3 nuggets there, and Denver ends up giving the Clippers
Y'all
another
think that's
chance.
gonna mean anything for Lou? Like,
They always make you pay.
like say if Lou
They
gets a
make you
title.
pay.
Like say if the
They
Clippers
just,
win the
when
title
you
this
give
year.
up those type of plays, you get even
One
more
title
frustrated
and like
because you know
three-
the other team's about to score.
3 6-man.
George, step back, 3 is
Does that mean
good.
anything?
Confident that they can come back.
Dozier's first bucket of the game. Good contest here. Murray ends up with it.
Bang out.
5 on 2.
Oh, if you would have
Dozier
banged,
lays
if you
it
would have
in.
banged that boy, that would have been crazy.
Dating back to the end
That
of
would have
the
been super
third.
crazy. You would have banged that out.
And a chance to cut a little deep.
This timeout after that 11-0 run by the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah,
19
they had a
points for
little bit.
Leonard.
It was a
Little
little shaky for them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was looking a little shaky. That lead was coming down.
Clippers in front. 9 minutes to go in the fourth.
Pull
One
up.
game left. Murray connects.
Because Murray wasn't
Jokic
really having a good
back into the
game.
game.
But he
Jokic,
said he
1
started
assist, 2
going
rebounds
off a
away from
little bit.
triple-double.
But his first half
Murray
wasn't. I
fading
can't remember, but I don't think his first half was all that. I wasn't really paying attention to this game, to be honest with you guys.
Beverly hops
That was
into a
fun.
bucket over. Still a lot of game left. Beverly will take.
Yes.
Can't hit. Long board. Loose ball taken by Denver. Murray is fouled and then hit hard to the floor afterwards. But the foul came.
Wow, yeah, so
Beautiful attempts after
Kawhi,
starting 1 of
it's
7.
looking like Kawhi gonna be out Not. I don't expect him. You know, it doesn't seem like a major injury. It's like I think Jalen Rose or Masika Andrews, one of them two. I think they came out with it. That was like he has lacerations in his mouth or something like that. So he's probably just gonna get stitched up. Doesn't seem. I don't know if any teeth got knocked out. If not, you know, I don't know if he could put. I don't know if he put teeth back in his mouth. I might have to get some veneers or something. Who knows? But hopefully, you know, his jaw didn't get broken or anything of that nature. Maybe just some, you know, just the way that, you know, his mouth got hit by Ibaka's elbow. You know, maybe it just caused his cheek to get cut by his teeth. So we'll see. That happens. I fully expect him. You know, maybe take a week off. Maybe come back to New Year. You know, what I'm saying I don't know how many games they got between Christmas and New Year's, but you know, have him come back New Year's or maybe even take 2 weeks or whatever. But it shouldn't be too much of a devastating injury. But I'm loving what I'm seeing from Paul George. Paul George is my favorite player. So I'm glad that, you know, he's coming out aggressive because his bubble play was not good. Not good. It was not looking good for PG when they was calling him Pandemic P. You know what I'm saying? So Max Kellerman out here, he hating on him, whatever. I don't believe in playoff P, but playoff P, Paul George, either way, you know what I'm saying? This man is a walking bucket, one of the top 10 players, 15 at worst in the league. So let's do it. That was it. We're going to see what happens with the Nuggets because they got kind of blown out, so maybe they might want to pull the trigger for James Harden. I don't know. But, yeah, man, Clippers looking good. They had a tougher schedule, at least, you know, the first 2 games, aside from the Warriors. It seems like the Warriors had the toughest 2 games out of the whole league, for real, for real. But, yeah, man, we going to see. I didn't forget. I'm going to do my playoff predictions probably like for New Year's. I'll probably watch a couple games, watch the first week or whatever, and then do a playoff prediction, and that'll probably come out New Year's or the day after. I'm on leave right now, so just chilling, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes. Aye.